Okay, I'm back. I've actually shaped all of my pieces, put glue on the back of it, shaping it, and have colored my edges. So I want to show you a technique here. We're actually going to start placing these pieces on, but here's this piece, and here's this one. And when you put them together, if you color the back like we did right here, you can actually leave a little bit of a gap in the wood, and you'll be able to see between the boards like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these 4 pieces on first with our tabs on here. And so let me show you, and then I'll color each edge. You want to wait to color until you get one piece on so that you can make sure that you color the right spots. So this is a cool tool called an awl, and it actually helps you put silicone on and distribute it throughout your piece without having to necessarily make a mess. So there we go. I have that piece pressed down. I've lined up my top line to this top line, and I have my piece marked. Now I'm ready for my next piece here. So I'm going to mark it here. That was my mark. I'm going to go ahead and color behind here. And on the fronted print, sometimes you want to go a couple times so that the ink will sink into the paper. And then you just place this piece on, lining up this top line here with that, and then you can pull this apart just a little bit so you can see the black line. Okay, now we're going to go for the third piece, which I believe is this one. Okay. And you're going to want to do this part first on the bottom. And that's so that the tabs can be covered with the boards you put on top. I'm going to mark my line, and I'm going to use this part right here. Here we go. And what I've done here is I've actually lined this vine up into this vine to try to help keep me where I'm supposed to be. All right. Now we have this next piece. I have that mark drawn, so I'm going to find this side. And this one right here wasn't as defined, so you just have to pick a place. Okay, and then this is my final piece on this bottom part. need to color this edge. And on this one, I'm lining up this part of the branch right there. So now the next piece you want to put on is going to be this far edge right here. So the same thing, you're just going to take your piece and you're going to put silicone. There's some dots all over it. And then this piece, I want to place on, and then just kind of use this line down here to match at the bottom of the board. You don't want to smush it too much, but you might want to roll your edges down there. All right. Now the next piece that's going to go on is going to be this piece right here. And it's going to just lay right here next to this. And you're going to go pretty close to this board. And same thing with silicone. I want to say that I think our first class went real well. I was really proud of you guys for what you did on your homework. The feedback was great. And then this right here, this class is not going to be too difficult, but when we get into the bird, your third and fourth week, that's going to really, it's going to be some techniques, some new techniques that we're going to be teaching you. And I'm going to line it up with this tail right here. Okay. Now the next piece that I'm going to put on is going to be this piece. And I have to kind of figure this out before I put it on here, because I have to fold my windowsill in. When I shaped it, I have to put this piece here and make sure all that lines up in here. So what I might do with this piece is actually put some of the glue on the print and press that down. The one thing also that I prepared for here, and I'll put it in a minute, is this particular piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on right now because it goes behind that part. Okay. So let me take my tool here. And so here I'm going to put very sparingly because I don't want it to squeeze out. And here, I'm going to run it on the top of that. And then here. You just want to take your time and get a little bit of silicone, probably about 1/8 of an inch or 1/2 of an inch from each other. And this is why we ask you not to put the mat on the back, because it's very easy to get silicone on your mat. And this is the way that you can protect your back mat on the window, is by waiting until we get this part done. Now I have to do this side. Nope, that's right on it. Just put that back. Okay, so put your head back on the silicone. Put this for a moment. And now we're going to place our piece on. So what I would do before I smashed anything down, I would just lay it lightly, lining up these 2 points right here. And then do this part. So I'm slightly rubbing so I don't use out any silicone. The silicone, once you get it off from your print, it's really hard to get it off. So I'll pick it up and just check. Okay. And then the next piece we're going to put on is going to be this one right here. And you can see that we would be able to put this on, and from when we cut it out of the base print, it would all be able to cover. Okay, so let me just go over a little bit what we've done this class section. We've actually done our wood, and have that all glued on here, and it's going to need to dry. We've done our ivy, which here's this piece right here. And with the wire, you can bend it now. You get it to lay where it needs to and lift. We've done this piece of the ivy here. And then this piece of the ivy right here. And there you go. You have your wood and your ivy done in this class. I think it looks pretty nice. Call us. Let us know if you have any questions. If you're having trouble with anything. If you come up with any new aha moments or things that you can share, write them down, save them, take pictures, show us. We like to learn from each other. And we'll see you on Friday. Have a great week.